Now this tutorial shows you the masking animation technique. Now this animation technique shows or hides elements on the underlying layers of a mask layer. So the concept here is similar to someone wearing a mask wherein you hide some portion of your face but you reveal a portion of your face. Let's say you're hiding your cheeks, okay, you're hiding your nose, but you can reveal your eyes and your lips when you wear a mask. So it's the same concept with the mask animation technique. So this is how to do it. So here, basically you would need two layers. So you would need a layer for the object to mask, and then you would also need a layer for the mask. Let's say we're gonna create a rainbow, wherein the rainbow would gradually show its colors, okay, from one end to another end. So I'm just gonna rename this layer here. Let's say rainbow, and let's say I'm gonna draw my rainbow. Okay, let's say I'm gonna use here no fill, but just keep the stroke. Make use of this ones, and you could enhance or you could change the size of your stroke. Let's just say this is our rainbow, right? You may also just change the width of your stroke. You may change the width of your stroke. Okay, let's say for example here, and I'm gonna duplicate this. Let's say I'm gonna press Alt, click and drag. Right, I'm gonna click and drag, and you can choose a different color. Let's say red. Okay, just gonna move it using the move tool. Right, there you go. Alt, click and drag again, just to duplicate the colors or the rainbow. You can just change a different color. Okay, let's say yellow, and right, just gonna have one more. So it's gonna be green. Okay, let's just say this is gonna be a simple rainbow with just 4 colors in it. Now we don't need the whole thing, so you can just, since it's a merge drawing mode, it's easy for you to just get rid of the rest of the elements. So you can make use of the lasso tool and crop those elements that you don't need. So click, click, oops. Alright, maybe better if we just use a selection tool here and click and drag and delete. Just say that's gonna be the rainbow, no? If you don't need these ones as well, you can also just delete the part. Now we wanted to create an animation here for this rainbow. So we have here the layer rainbow below, and we need to create another layer on the top. Let's name this mask. Now this mask is going to be responsible for showing a portion of the rainbow and hiding a portion of a rainbow. So I'm just going to make use of an oval tool. Let's say circle. Oops, but this time we need a fill, so let's add a fill. Oops, just same color here. Just say this one. Right, get rid of the stroke, and okay, better just create a new one. Okay, say this is our, okay, this is gonna be our mask. So select, create an object for the mask and convert it to symbol. Just right click, and then you have here convert to symbol. Now let's name this mask. Now all you need to do is, okay, after that one, you set the duration of your animation. Let's say this one is gonna be animated until the 90th frame. Okay, for example, so F6. Okay, when you reach that part, F6, or you can just right click, insert keyframe. Now here, okay, I want you to select your mask layer of frame 1 and try to position your mask object on the tip of the rainbow. No, so let's trying to cover one end of the rainbow, and then you try to select another keyframe. Let's say in frame 25. Okay, insert another keyframe, or you can press F6 and try to move your mask, or you can even make it a bit bigger. You press Q to transform, make it a bit bigger. Okay, and add another keyframe. Let's say on frame 50, insert another keyframe, And then you can make your circle a little bit more bigger. Okay, and another keyframe, let's say in frame 75, right click, insert a keyframe, and make it more bigger, trying to cover more space on the rainbow. And on the last keyframe, let's say on the 90th frame, okay, it's gonna be very big. So you can also just, as you can see, it's a different keyframe here, the circles on the other end, because we did it before creating the previous keyframe. So you can just copy this frame here, you can just drag it on the 90th frame, so it's gonna overwrite the previous one that we created a while ago. And then in the 90th frame, you can make it more bigger, so you can scale it a lot more bigger, covering the whole rainbow. So now here, if you want, you could even just extend, okay, maybe okay, maybe make it 100. All right, so once you've done that, you can add a tween, right click, create a classic tween in between the different keyframes. All right, okay, so you can see here that this mask here is trying to cover the portion of the rainbow until all of it has been covered. Now, after you do that, okay, the mask layer has to be converted into a mask layer, so you just have to right click on it and then you have here mask. Now, in that way, okay, that is now creating the mask layer. So as you can see, when I hover your okay, okay, display head across the timeline, it's showing a portion of the rainbow and hiding the portion of the rainbow. So when you preview it, this is how it's gonna look like. So this is the masking animation technique. So you're hiding a portion of an image and you're revealing a portion of an image. So what has been covered by the mask is going to be shown when you preview it, when you animate it. Okay.